Alright, this is Team 13, Jacob and Oscar, and here is our backend MongoDB database, and this shows all our products, and we have 55 documents showing all our products with an ID tag, category, an image link, the price, product description, product name, product release date, and the rating. And these things go, the category will be the type of product it is, so for example, it would be NES, SNES, DS, 3DS, etc. It'll have an image link, and this is just set back to our local host for now. Product description of the product, the name of the game title, the release date, the rating, and the price. And that goes for each of them. From here we have our front end, and right here this is a state system that will, depending on what state it is in, will display a certain view within our single web page format. So for example, this will show the product page and then move to the admin page or the cart page or the display the checkout page. And that will have all of this in it. And this is built using React. Then our backend over here has our index.js using Mongoose, implementing Express, cores, and has our data schema with each type of the categories. And then this is pulling from our MongoDB database. And this has each different types of gets, posts, deletes, and updates. Running it, all we have to do is from the front end do npm start, and from the back end will be node index.js. Each of these terminals will allow us to run our website. Loading in our starting web page is going to be our shopping cart. And as we can see, it'll load in everything from the start, all 55 items. And we have a search bar. When, for example, let's say you type in Mario, and it'll filter every item that says Mario. Otherwise, let's say you want to do something a little more specific, like Zelda. And as it updates, it changes. We also have our tags, and the tags are dynamic, so as more categories are added or removed, this tags page will change, and it'll filter out all items that are just Wii games or DS games, and we can hit clear to allow it to go back to all items. Each item has a card that'll show a description when you hover over the image. Otherwise, you can add it to cart, and we'll get a little notification up here with a red dot saying we have added a single item to our cart, and as we add more, this it will increase. From here, we can go to the admin page, display a product to view all its information, add a new product. So for example, let's say we want to add a Nintendo Switch. All we have to do then is view an image. So for example, this image looks good. You can open in a new tab, gaining that HTTP image, place that in, and this will update as we add more information. So for example, this will be item 56. It'll put it there. That'll be $300. Category will be Switch. Description will be what I have right here. The title will just be Switch Console. The release date will be 2017, and the rating will be 90%. And we can submit that, giving us a notification that the product is added correctly. And we can even view that in our MongoDB database. Now telling us there's 56 items. If we go to the end, Go down to the bottom right here. We can see that it's been updated with all the correct information. Going back here, we can also exit this and view all the way at the bottom that this has now been added. If we go back to our admin page, we can also delete products. So for example, let's say we don't actually want to sell a Switch anymore, or if we don't want to sell an NES anymore, we'll delete the NES. And now it'll update, having no more NES. And that also reflects in our MongoDB. As we can see, NES is right here. Once we hit refresh on the database, we can exit, showing us that is no longer there, as Duck Hunt is now moved over one. Going back to this, we can also update products. So let's say we want to update the description for Duck Hunt, or we want to change the price of it. Let's say Duck Hunt's now $30 instead of $15. We'll just add that. Now we've updated the price and everything else we've left the same. We hit submit, it'll inform us that product 1 is updated correctly. Going back to MongoDB, as we can see, it is at 15 right now. When we hit refresh and go to the end, for that's where it's located in our database, it's now updated to 30. And we can see Duck Hunt's right there. And also, since we shortened up the description, that has also been updated. And that will also reflect up here in our admin page, or on our products page. All the way at the bottom, it is now $30. We can also add to cart, add these things to the cart. We can view our cart page. We can add items. We can remove items. Proceed to checkout. Type in information. And hit order. It'll allow us. We can also view our receipt. It'll tell us the receipt, our cost, and everything, giving us a new view back to the store. And with that, that is our demonstration of our website.